Hello, people of the internet. I'm the Plan, and welcome back to the Kilmac League. It is week 5 now, and there we are. There's the man who has tragically passed. These are his final few games for Kent. They will have to look for a replacement. I think we've already got one lined up. But yeah, it wasn't him who was scoring. It was Adolf Hitler. He will be staying on. But yeah, anyway, Kent did assault the John Walker's goal, but it did take him a while to get back in again. And Kent with that lovely finish. The man himself getting on the score sheet, and sure, why not? He might as well go all out for his final few games. You do the same. And then the man himself broke forward again, and like as you can see, he's pretty much unstoppable. Like the amount of space he manages to create in Larkin, firing it home, making it 3-0 to his own team. And yeah, John Walter's actually not having a good season at the moment. I'm afraid it's not good. And yeah, the kicks are done. I don't know if they were done last week because bad moment, but yeah. Anyway. They are done now. But yeah, Adolf Hitler got his own goal back, and it was 4-0 before half time. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. And to make matters worse, it was soon 5-0. Yeah, so Kent really putting on the misery. That was in the second half at least. So yeah, 4-0 at half time. And to be fair, if the second half is anything to go by, it won't be 9-0. So yeah, anyway, Kent then got another goal, completing his hat-trick, just an unbelievable finish. But John Walter somehow did find it in him to get a goal, and it's a pretty good finish as well, like, to be fair. That's quite good. But John Walter is 15, who I think is their top scorer. And yes, I do have to know him, because that's the only way I can differentiate. But yeah, anyway, that weak shot looked like it wasn't going in, but it did. Kent again with what is his fourth goal of the game. It's 7-1. It's fairly crushing, and that's the way it finished. So yeah, after a loss where people doubted their title ambitions, Kent have very soundly responded to the criticism with a fairly thumping win. But yeah, anyway, John Walter had a chance there, but no, it's just been the season so far, hasn't it? Kind of unfortunate. Anyway. This is one of the best games of the season. This is probably why the video is so long. Yes, I'm just doing this game is 4 minutes long in terms of highlights, because what a game. This could go down for a game of the season, let me tell you. Now, yeah, I might do a game of the season. Sure, I might do it's last season. Why not? Go on now. Anyway, yeah, so Patrick Morrison then playing through George Best in the opening minutes of the game from Kilmac, looking to get a great start against the weakest team in the league. But it is a potential banana skin for them, so they can't forget that. But Patrick Morrissey was on the score sheet after 3 minutes. So it looks like, yeah, it's going to be fairly dominant display from the home team. And, well, they certainly created a fair share of chances. George Best then getting in, and he squares it. And, like, just a very lucky defensive clearance there. And Patrick could have probably claimed fouling there. And, like, the amount of times it could have gone in even just this one sequence of play. And I don't think we're done yet. Yeah, so Paul Scholes and Stephen Morrissey linking up. And Stephen just fires it right at the post. But then George Best getting forward again, and this is still 15 minutes. Like, I couldn't believe it wasn't a multiple score game in favour of Kilmac. But yeah, and then William Murphy broke forward, unbelievable chance, and he fires, makes it 2-0. Well done, William. First goal of the season, good to have it back. But yeah, it's 2-0, and it's not looking good, and Kilmac are piling on the chances. So George Best then gets in, and oh, what a miss from him! Like, that was probably the turning point in the game. I'll be honest with you. The Kilmac certainly created a lot of chances, and like, what a save there, and very dangerous play from the Sunflower backs. But yeah, 2-0 at half time. Looking very much one-sided game. I think it's 84% possession. It was not at all one-sided. But sometimes you just need a little bit of luck to bounce your way, and that's what happened in Sunflower Shop when Jonathan Sherry-Mala, Jonathan Sherry-Mala got that goal. So it's 2-1 now. So, like, I was kind of getting worried here. Like, I thought, okay, maybe Kilmac aren't going to win the game. Yeah, it got worse for them because some brilliant link-up play. Michael Faulkner finding Liam Brady, and Liam Brady hits it in, and that is a lovely finish and lovely teamwork play. That is Giuseppe Meazza. I don't know why he's Asian. He just is. You have to accept that. I didn't have time to make him look like anything, but that close to what he was. But yeah, anyway, Kilmac certainly didn't let up with the chances either, and they really want to win this. Like, you don't want to be dropping points at home, especially to very lowly ranked teams. So yeah, moving forward again, George Best takes the ball and trying to put it into the box, just sweaty it. and that's a corner, I can see. So this is tense. This is the final moment of the season now. This could be, for both teams, the point where their seasons were set in stone. As you can see, Rav has come up. And what does he do? He puts it in the back of the net. The mad lad. Rav has scored a goal. Unbelievable stuff. I had it because the keeper has never come up for a penalty before in any of these games I've played. But when he did, I had a feeling he was going to score a goal, and by God, he did. It's just, what can you say? He just gets higher than everyone else and heads it in. It's a devastating loss from Sunflower Shop, but what an amazing moment in the history of Kilmac. And I say history of Kilmac, look at that, going above his man. He wasn't unmarked, so that's a very hard-fought win from the header, and a very hard-fought win in general for Kilmac AFC. What a win. I just love this. This is what I love to believe. Anyway, going from that to the complete opposite, I think every game is relatively short. No other game I don't think is above 2 minutes. There might be one more, but I'm just looking here. I don't think there is. Anyway, yeah, so St. Mary's and St. Declan's. I was expecting a fairly one-sided game, and to be fair it was, but the scoreline didn't really reflect that. So Bernie Casey scored that. Fairly good stuff from him, and then Andrea Pirlo gets forward, and what a finish. I don't know. I don't think I'll put that down for goal of the season, but it is a very good finish. I like that. And trying to get forward for a 3-0. I think they did get it. Yeah, they did. That one nice. And Pontegrudu Zimbabwe. He's fairly good, fairly solid winger for him. But yeah, anyway, 3-0, and Chelsea make 4-0 here. And they didn't quite get there, I don't think. No, as far as I remember, this game did finish 3-0. And yeah, it did. Okay. So yeah, still a fairly convincing win for St. Mary's though, especially after last week's loss. So yeah, they'll be looking for any points they can get. And now we move on to the team that beat them, Byron Kilmeaden, playing against Green Bay Rovers. Now, Green Bay Rovers are still the middle of the pack team, and Byron Kilmeaden are somewhat in the hunt for a title. So yeah, this is two teams really had a lot to play for today. And Tom Bango, Shango, Craig Shatman there with a lovely finish. He's having an unreal season. I think last season he scored 4 goals in all games. He has definitely scored more than that. I think he scored 6 goals so far in the league. So yeah, he's doing very well. And he knows when to give it back. Like Dr. Ever Callaway. What a finish! Holy shit! He fucking rifled that in. Oh, I love that. I will put this down for goal of the season. Because this is just an unreal finish. Look at the controls, man. Fucking as uncoordinated as he is. He somehow manages to take it down. Just being so big. And Dr. Alpha Calaman just really fires home. The delivery to just fire it in. Vigor had no chance of doing a goal. So yeah. We weren't done yet though, and despite that not going in, there was plenty of room for a defensive error in the Green Bay defence, and this is Oded Parker getting his first goal of the season. We've got plenty of scoring faces here, yes sir. And Tom Bango didn't want to get another goal. Kim Jong-un racing forward. Will he get it though? No, it was Kim Jong-un actually, I think. Got this. Or he didn't get it. Sorry. Okay. So it's still another 3-0 win. So Green Bay Rovers had plummeting back down to earth after the delight of last week's win. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, two teams that haven't done a lot of winning all season: Dunhill Electrical Company and Kilmac, and it was a fairly bland game, I have to say. So this should have been a chance to score, and it was. I thought this game finished 0-0. Yeah, I'm just clearly stupid. Anyway, I think I know how this goes now. But yeah, I really should have watched these before I actually do the highlights. But yeah, I don't. It's 2-0, and Gerd Muller again, who's probably been the only bright spot on this St. Deck. Sorry, it's not St. Deck, it's Kill Disco team. God, I'm sorry, mixed up. So Kill Disco. Definitely a one-man team. Now Osama bin Laden did try and get his team back into it, but it was very poor attacking play from Dunhill. And trying to get forward, it's poked forward to Gerd Muller again, and on the counter attack, Kildisco looked to hit Dunhill, and they do exactly that. 3-0. It's a huge win for him. you really can't put a price on one like this. But there was still time left in the game, and oh sorry, that's only the first half. What the fuck am I talking about? Jesus Christ, I am just so wrong. Anyway, yeah. So Osama bin Laden capitalized on defensive error, I think it's fair to say, and yeah, I mean that will go down for scrappiest goal of the season. Alright, but yeah. And then it was Paul's catch who got the goal, like all fucking 19 of them, I'd say. Yeah, so 3-2. There's not enough time for a comeback, unfortunately. You know, they just left. Sorry. They left their second goal way too late. So yeah, this is the way the game finished. 3-2. It is, I believe, the first win of the season for Kilmac. They didn't win a game at all after this. But yeah, there is there was a bit of hope here. They thought they could score a goal, but yeah, they just didn't do enough with it, really. I don't think. No, they didn't. They hit the post though. But yeah, 3-2, first win of the season for Kilmac, and yeah, much needed. Don't think they're out of trouble after that. Anyway, now we move on to a more entertaining match in my opinion. Dominic leads Zimbabwe and CF Dungarvan, two mid-table teams, but yeah, you know, trying to move up from the mid-table spot into kind of you know, an upper mid-table spot. And I think this is the week, yes, I made all the players black for Domino's Pizza Zimbabwe, aside from one or two Robinsons. But yeah, it was Dungarvan that had the better start though, and it's a brilliant cross in, and Tommy Harty does very well to get on to the end of it. But yeah, just unfortunately, he can't really do anything with it. Hold on, I got a team of that. Okay, yeah, sorry. Anyway, so yeah. Ball swing in, Tommy Harty with one of the flukiest goals of the season, really. Could have been, but yeah, just didn't quite work out. Anyway, so half time, and we're looking at a fairly boring game. I think this was meant to be the live game, and I just ended up not doing it. So yeah, like I do have two live games already. This I've accidentally fucked it up, but yeah, this was obviously meant to be the live game, and it just didn't work out. But yeah. Dungarvan then looking for another win, like, you know, because they do have a bit of momentum they can get going, and Tommy Harty was played through, and it's an almost unreal finish for Tommy. The fielder, like, you know, he is a bit flawed, but you know, he does play very well with the team, and he can produce individual moments of brilliance. So yeah, almost one of those from him, but yeah, it's gone back to Domino's, and he's actually subbed off after that. I don't know why I subbed him off, but yeah, I suppose to give young lads a run out, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, then it is. I can't read the names, they're not really rendering very well. You're going to see them on that. But yeah, corner for Domino's, and I believe this was where they got a goal against the run of play. We're going to see that now in a minute as the ball is swung in, and yeah, it is. As a header at the near post, Thomas Mikulauskis beaten, and Bogwandi scores a goal. 58 minutes gone, it's 1-0 to the home side. If I am correct, we're going to go to replay and all that, so yeah, get ready for that. So yeah, it's not really that spectacular, but it is a very important goal for the home side. You know, I really like that header, I'll be honest with you, I do. You know, there is something nice about it, you know, just kind of the way he takes everyone else, like, you know, because I suppose he technically is, man, like, there's three men around him, and like, I don't know what the goalkeeper is doing in that situation, but he is very poor goalkeeper. But yeah, Dungarvan certainly weren't going to let the game end like that, and they just pretty much hounded the old team, or hounded Domino's, and Eusebio was the man who got the goal back for them. You know, Eusebio, as we know, probably the cornerstone of the Dungarvan team. I probably made a mistake giving it a thing, because like he is carrying the team so much. I didn't want him to carry the team, but he just is doing that. Like he's so much better than everyone else, and he's such an incredible player. But yeah, like, you know, but like none of the other spectacular players really carry their team like that. I mean, I suppose Garrett Murray carries Kilmac, but yeah. I don't understand it. But anyway, there was still time for another goal, and both teams were vying to get it, and Donald Dunlop from Congo wasted a brilliant chance there. So, yeah, I really don't know what to make of that. Like, that's just pretty poor. But yeah, we're almost at full time, and it's Shona O'Neill takes the ball, trying to do something with it, and it's almost taken away, but Dungarvan still do have it. and they managed to poke it through. And Becca Hanna has his shot. It's headed up in the air. It's taken down. Creation now has it, and he has to put something into the box. He has to put something in, and it goes out for a throw. And that's the way it ends. That's kind of tragic, to be honest with you. I was kind of hoping for a winner there, but no. 1-1, sharing the spoils. So I suppose that's kind of a fair result. Anyway, we'll move on. Green Bay Astros and Rainbow Hall FC. So yeah, Rainbow Hall team not doing a lot of winning. Green Bay Astros did get off the ground, I believe, last week. So yeah, they'll be looking to continue their good form. Yeah, it was Christo Stoichkov on the wing, looking for someone to play it into, and that's just kind of fallen down. Like, it could have been a penalty there. I feel like it really could have been. But it doesn't matter because somehow that header goes in. Like, I don't know how it was even allowed to be a header in the first place. It was Zach Elvizetti. But the header, I didn't make him a bit darker than he actually is in life. I don't know why that annoys me when I can't get the skin tone exactly right, because Pez has very limited options. But anyway, yeah, almost an unbelievable goal. And I don't know what that was. But yeah, Rainbow Hall certainly not a lack of trying. Hit the crossbar again there. Very unlucky with that. I think that did go in. Like, of all the attempts that could have gone in, it's just the most scrappy one. And Joselu gets to go 87th minutes, and that is pretty. That kind of puts the kibosh on the whole winning plans for the Astros have. So yeah, it's a pretty stale draw for the Astros, but a huge point for the Rainbow Hall FC fans. Rainbow Hall FC Ultras. Sorry, yes. Anyway. We end this on a high note. A very exciting game between Portland United and TFR 155. Two very exciting teams looking to challenge for the title. I don't know why they're both playing in red. I think it is. I think it's easy enough to distinguish, but really they shouldn't be. But yeah, anyway, Keane Power was allowed in after a defensive mistake. That is pretty poor. Keane Power, though, as you know, he's fairly good at what he does. So yeah, he puts it away. And then another defensive error costs Portland. That's another defensive error which costs 155. Okay, so obviously, kids obviously are confusing. So anyway, that is Matt Doldrum who gets that. I don't know why he's playing for Portland. I just don't question it. And then yeah, it was almost a chance for Portland to win it, but it's a defensive error that allows Sean Power in behind the goalkeeper. Like, you're going to be throwing away a lot of points with defensive errors like this, and it's more poor defending from TFR, and yeah, it's going to cost them this time. It does take a bit of time. It does take a bit of time to get into the back of the net, but it does eventually. Going around with that beautiful forward, and yeah, what to say. But yeah, to be fair to 155, they did try and get back in it, and I think they did here. Yeah, so Keane Power gets his second goal of the game. Played the full 90 minutes to be fair to him, so yeah, good going, Keane. Yeah, well done, actually. He usually runs out of steam after the first 50 minutes, so he can take him off. But anyway, looking for an equaliser in the last minute. 155 come pouring forward, and Anne Murray swings the ball in, and it is a header, and it's almost in. I thought it would have gone in, but no, it doesn't quite get there. So yeah, that is the highlights for week 5. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a day's time for the next live match, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far.